How you doing?
We're having a great fall here. We're doing some fall cleanup here at the Garden Lab, but...
Seed saving. We're going to talk a little bit about seed saving.
A little bit about seed saving,
because you're the expert.
Well, not the expert, but I do know a
seed,
lot, and I co-founded the seed library at the Rochester Public Library. Yep, seed lady, yep.
So I've done it a couple times. I do it with my my flowers, my annual flowers, like zinnias, stuff like that. And I also started doing it with vegetables, the few vegetables that I do.
Yeah.
Last year I did okra, one variety.
Good.
Good for me.
Good for you. Woo.
And then I got 3 other varieties. And I had some fun this year eating different varieties.
Yeah.
But now...
Can you guys see the difference in these here?
Guess what else? You know what else happened?
Yeah, we got rain.
After our last show, I went to the beach.
For a month.
Boy, was it fun. Oh, my God.
Yeah, you like to have fun.
My suntan's gone.
My belief is there's no fun like work. You just want to have straight
fun. The
funster.
Oh, wait, I gotta do this. I got this. So I kind of
look like hey, we both have broken zippers on our official logo.
Time for new. Okay.
Yeah, no more polar fleece. Microplastics in the water. We don't buy polar fleece.
So it was dry down there.
It does not support our clean water priorities, folks.
But it was very dry down there. It was very dry here.
Until it rained.
And Tom didn't get his work done.
And hold it up again. This is what happens when you leave your seed pods, the fully ripened fruit with fully viable ripened seeds inside, in the rain. They mold, they get yucky.
Oh, God.
Sometimes if the mold happens to go inside that outside pod, the outside casing, it can form pathogens on the seed and alter the genetics of the seed that's going to grow the next year. Bad. We don't want any pathogens on our seeds. Also, Tom, look at how distinctly different these 2 pods are.
Remember, I grew 4 different varieties.
Well, then, can you save these seeds?
Well, I can't probably give them to anybody because they cross-pollinated, most likely.
So you have to, most likely?
Well, you don't know what the bees did. Maybe they're very picky.
No, they're not. Bees are not picky. Bees are indiscriminate. They want to gather all that pollen and nectar that they can.
Within a certain vegetable, like...
Well, no,
like
anywhere.
Oh.
But if they were gathering from your cucumbers, which you didn't grow this year,
I did not,
and gathering from the okra, are those 2 different genera? If those 2 different genera and species, are they going to cross-pollinate?
No, because you got 1 variety of each. One of each.
Well, you have a cucumber that's not the same genera as the okra. Right. So the problem is that you grew 4 okras, and what didn't you do?
I didn't put bags over them.
You didn't isolate.
Flowers, you didn't isolate's the word.
Isolate is the word, folks. Speaking of isolation, maybe you need to go into some. Hey, you will all over the winter down in Alabama again.
Okay.
So, folks, this pod seems fairly okay, dried, not a lot of mildew on it, but this is really bad, and it's smooth. Clearly a completely different variety, but the same species, I don't even know the species. Hey, how about that? I don't even know
I gotta look it up.
The genus and species for okra. That's a new one for me. But I only grew 1 variety this year,
which
so
is the same as this, pretty much.
Perhaps. Nope. We don't count on look.
See, that's what I asked her. I said, but if the flower got pollinated and the seed, the seed pod formed, and it looks like the other one.
Nope, because here's the deal.
Looks
can deceive. That's why you always need to know the genus and species of the seeds that you're saving. So I only grew 1 variety. Thank you, Hutton, for donating okra to me. We ate a bunch this year, and it was awesome. So there's only 1 variety here. Only 1 variety of okra, like within a quarter mile. I don't think any of my neighbors are growing okra like I did here at the Garden Lab this year. But
Excuse me, knock knock.
Did you grow any okra? No. So these are pure seed. Yep. I also harvested them and let them lay outside for a while before they came in the sun. No rain. And then I also put them down in a basement where it's very, very dry, and they're continuing to dry until I crack these pods open to get the seeds out. Tom, you didn't isolate.
I did not
isolate. They got wet. You even harvested some unripened pods here, which clearly don't have viable seeds in them. But yours aren't true seed because you didn't isolate.
They're mystery okra.
They're mystery okra. All of those seeds cross-pollinated. They could be really awesome. So you could donate these to the seed library if the seeds are viable and they don't have mildew on them and they're fully, completely clean.
So what you mentioned that, and I don't know if we have time for that, but you would open them up.
You can call them mystery okra. Yeah, you need to tread on them. You need to tread on them or pound them with something lightweight, a brick or something when they're dry. Yours are still super moist. Yeah. Mine are super dry and cracky. But anyway, so yours cross-pollinated because the pollen from each different variety got on its buddies. That's like taking a purebred German Shepherd and a purebred Dachshund.
Yep.
Right?
Or a Bernese Mountain Dog and a
Bernese Mountain Dog and a poodle, right?
Yep.
Anything. Two completely different varieties of the same species. They're going to outcross, okay? They're going to cross just like these did. So the offspring, the seed of the fruit you grew, the seed of the dogs, the puppies that are born, they're not going to be true. They're not going to be a Bernese Mountain Dog and a poodle individually. They're going to be
they might be 95-5 or
who knows?
50-50, whatever.
Come on, you know exactly what they're going to be.
Well, okay.
This guy knows biology. All you got to do is a Mendelian Punnett square, folks. Just do the Mendelian Punnett square, and you just figure it out. Look up Mendelian Punnett square.
That's the word I was looking for. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, are you going to save these seeds?
I'm going to try to save some of these that are dry. I'm going to dry them first. I'm going to dry them.
Yes. First step,
First, I'm going to dry them, and then some of these that look like they could be.
No, then you're going to clean all the seeds.
Yep.
As you're cracking them open, you're going to be looking to see if there's, it's starting to open. Yeah, that one might be good. So you need to clean them first, and then as you're cleaning them, you can determine which pods are good, whether it's a bean, a pea, the head of an aster, which is going to have a dry seed, or the head of your coneflower. They need to be dry, but if they've gone through the rain, and of course it's dry now, mostly for a couple of days. So if you get out there and harvest before the rains tomorrow, and you dry those seed heads, or you dry the pods or the beans or whatever you're doing, check them as you're cleaning them to make sure that seed is pure with no pathogens, no mold, no anything growing on it. Insects are not such a big deal, except for that insects eat the seeds inside, so your seeds might not be viable. So you want to check the seeds for little holes. A lot of time weevils get into Baptisia, false indigo. A lot of times insects get into hollyhocks, and you'll find a little teeny hole in that hollyhock seed, and they're not viable, but save them anyway. Sprinkle them over the ground and see what grows in the spring. But they're not really great for you to donate to a seed library or to another resource or to share, because you want to make sure your seeds are pure.
Yep.
You want to make sure you're sharing safe seeds without pathogens. And what's the next thing you want to do with your seeds?
Well, I don't know. I was going to harden them by...
Well, they got to dry, right?
Dry. Well, they got dry, but
you want to make sure. What do you see on seed packets when you buy them? You see the germination rate.
The germination rate.
Right. So it's super easy to do. You take 10 seeds, put them in a wet paper towel in a Ziploc bag.
Too. These don't really need
Not
to be
yet.
stratified.
No. These are dormant and ready to plant right now, and they'll sprout. But all you need to do is put 10 seeds in a wet paper towel inside a Ziploc bag.
Yep.
And then count how many sprout. If you got 3 sprout, quick, answer. What's the answer there, folks? 30%. 30%.
And I will say that my yield was...
If you get...
wow. It was just wow. It was like 90. I had to but I did not measure it. Like you say, you put them in like a paper
you want to do it accurate
so,
because you want to tell people the truth when you're,
but I'm not
offering
selling,
seeds.
Giving.
It doesn't matter. You still want to,
Anyway.
So if 9 of them germinate, then you got 90% germinate. Super easy. So Tom has got his homework cut out for him. He's got to get these all dry. Mine are ready to be cracked open. They've been drying for, I don't know, maybe a month now, probably. I can look at my picture. But
Yeah. I'll just tell you, if you have 3 of these, you've got enough seeds for your own garden now. But if you want to share, that's
you do. But what about genetic diversity?
Well, this is a mess. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of genetic diversity there, but you don't want to save seeds from just one plant.
Yeah.
For most things, you want to save from 5 different plants, sometimes 10 different plants. Just enough of the seed to create that genetic diversity. No inbreeding going on with our seeds, because that's when genetic mutations happen. The phenotype may change, the genotype may change slightly. So pathogen-free, good biodiversity, genetic diversity from the pool that you're pulling your seeds from.
So
and you're ready to go.
I learned a lesson.
That's what gardening's all about, is learning.
So
it's all about learning.
And that's what we're about. Well, educational.
We're about educational gardening fun.
Fun.
Silliness, wackiness, total doofiness.
And I did not push her. Okay.
No, you did not push me down the stairs. I fell on my own, and I'm healing really well, and it's awesome.
She's doing good. Okay.
So that's it.
All right. Done? We're done for this special
episode
on seed.
For the special episode on seed saving. We'll probably have more of those because you don't leave till for the first week of January.
Stay tuned, folks.
Stay tuned, folks.
So with that, garden on, Wayne.
Am I Wayne? Oh yeah, you're Garth. Garden on, Garth.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. See you.